Hey everybody!
What's up? We're playing some Plague Inc.
What's up, you sexy salamanders?
Oh god.
That was terrible. I apologize for that. We're playing Plague Inc. Tony, do you remember this game?
Yeah, I had it on my phone, so it's not as sophisticated as yours.
This is a very special game. This is the very first game that Tony and I played on our own. Fuck. I think this is all right. Yeah, do you remember this? We didn't even have video when we recorded this. I pulled out my MP3 player and set it.
Oh.
I forgot. I named my disease a Jewish man.
We're off to a terrible start.
Okay, what should we name this disease? You are a new bacteria. And blah, blah, blah.
So yeah, they're all new
Start with the country.
and different types of like pathogens and crap in this one.
Yes.
But you just started with bacteria.
Yes. I usually start here in South Africa. Nothing against South Africans. Granny porn begins in South Africa.
And they love it.
Granny porn is infected its first human.
They're about to be doing some kinkish shit.
Oh my god. I'm already having fun with this. I was gonna say New Zealand has been affected by granny porn. I was wrong though. I'm playing on the easiest difficulty so I can breeze through this pretty quick. But the strategy for infecting the entire world is you want to make your disease as non-lethal as possible.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. Thanks for that story, Tony. You really... I don't know what I would have done if you didn't fucking... Alright, so right here we have our overview. You know, down here. Infectivity, severity, blah, 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 all this bullshit. Transmission is how it's going to get to other people. So I usually do air and water.
Nice.
Symptoms, we don't want any symptoms right now. I don't even want, like, cough. I don't even want that, because it'll make it more obvious. Mm-hmm. And then these are its abilities, so I can make it better in the cold, better in the hot. Drug resistance, so it can hit first world countries a lot better. And bacterial resistance, which just gives it an overall general protection in all climates. So yeah, that's kind of the background, and successfully evolved granny porn. Oh Jesus Christ!
We're making it better for everyone.
I can't thank you enough for that name. That name was perfect.
It's very fitting for a deadly disease.
Yeah, so now that I basically...
Granny porn spreads.
Now that I've basically explained the entire game, we can just kind of talk about whatever we want. This is literally, like, just background. And now we can talk whatever we want. What do you want to talk about? You just, like, sit here in silence for 5 minutes. We just sit here in silence for... Yeah, we're just, like, really quiet until, like, the granny porn thing pops up, and then we're like, huh. It's, like, quiet, and, like, they just hear, like... every couple of minutes. God, that would fucking kill me.
I mean, we've tried to be quiet for as long as we could before, and we just start laughing immediately.
Yeah. I was hit. I never really like to tell work stories. Just like random, stupid, like kind of pointless work stories. But I was really bored in my trailer today at FedEx. And me and another guy I was working with started singing All the Single Ladies. And at some point, our backs were turned to each other, and I started doing the dance, and I looked over, and he was doing the dance at the exact same time. It was really funny. And then our trainer walked by our trailer with a new person, and they looked in. They're just like, "What the fuck are you two doing?" And we both looked like... Yeah, it was really fun. It was like one of the first times I've actually had fun at work. Yeah. I don't know. It was just fun.
I mean, I wouldn't say fun day for me, but...
It's never fun.
I had a good day, and it's weird because I didn't really... Like, I was working with a different person that I normally don't work with,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't like. I introduced myself and he said his name, and then that was it. And we didn't talk the rest of the time we were
Really?
together. And for me, that was a good day.
Oh, that you didn't have to talk to someone?
Well, no, it was just like neither of us really talked. We were just constantly moving the boxes and shit. So like, it just kind of flew by. Like we finished the trailer. He
Very
works like way faster than I do, which I guess is expected because he's worked there longer.
Is he Mexican?
No.
Because that's just expected of us.
Oh.
That's like a running joke I always have where it's like at my first job it basically happened. Anytime someone asked me my nationality, I would constantly change it. So I could always pull the race card because no one ever knew what my nationality was. Like somebody made like a joke about Vietnamese people. I was like, hey, what the fuck? Vietnamese guy right here. And then like the next day somebody would say a Puerto Rican joke and be like, hey, excuse me, I'm in the room.
Because you kind of are just the right shade where you can say you're just a mix of anything.
Yeah, I can say I'm whatever I fucking want, even though I'm Hispanic and Native American. And just a touch of white. I'm white. I have a very white personality.
That's what you're going to say is the touch of white is your personality?
And I hate it. Yes. I work like a Mexican, though. It's not offensive. I'm Mexican. What are you going to fucking sue me? Yeah, sue me. I'm sorry.
I'll get right on it.
I'll get right on it.
I'll have my people call your people.
I don't have any people. My people don't have phones. It's Mexico. You shitting me? You'd be lucky to have fucking dial-up.
More infections than HIV.
Oh god, granny porn is a hit with all the kids. And it's like right here in Ohio, it's just the darkest red. Man, people fucking love granny porn in the Midwest. Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow. I was talking to my... God, this is another work story. I was talking to my trainer today, and it was the same thing. I think I mentioned this before about my brother. My trainer is 30, and my brother is 27, turning 28. And we talked about how different life was before internet became as fast as it was today and as popular as it is today. How completely committed you had to be to getting porn back then. Like, if you had dial-up and you wanted... Why the fuck does it keep doing that? When you had dial-up and you wanted to get porn, you had to wait for a long fucking time. And if you... you couldn't preview a picture that you wanted. So you basically had to find a name that sounded satisfying and then download said picture and hope to God it was good. And it could take, up to an hour. And I was talking about it. I was like, if you wanted porn back then, you had to be... just fucking, you had to really want it. You had to earn porn back in the day. Whereas today it's like, what do I want to fucking whip my dick out to? Scat? Done.
That's your go-to is scat?
I don't know.
And what's on the old list?
2 girls, 1 cup. Perfect.
Oh, God.
God, I've never...
The longest I got into watching that video, I don't even think it was a minute, and I was like... And so I was like, nope, not watching this one.
Out. No, I do not want to devolve my disease. Back the hell off. Yeah, I never saw it either. Somebody tried to show me the Pain Olympics a long time ago.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't even want to
That's so fucked up.
I don't even want to think about that.
And now you got that cold thing that's getting all of Russia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really fast.
Fuck Russia. I need to hit Iceland. Is this Iceland or is this Greenland?
That's Greenland. The little one is Iceland.
Ugh.
Hey, but they're already infected. I remember one time I was playing...
Greenland isn't.
I know, I'm talking about Iceland.
What's Greenland's population? It's probably 12.
Yeah, Greenland is normally the one that fucks me.
50,000, yeah. Because you can only get there by sea. So you have to hope to God a fucking boat gets over there before they shut everything down. One time I had it where Madagascar was the only place that was left alive. It was like, oh, the population of... What are they? That's not what I want. 22... Are there seriously 22 million people in Madagascar?
There's no way.
Really?
There's no fucking way. There's that many people on that island.
3,000 people are dead. Oh, it's Madagascar. That's their thing.
Either way, I always get fucked by Greenland because yeah, they only go through by sea.
Yeah. Fuckers. I can't make my disease turn lethal until a fucking boat gets to Greenland. Oh, never mind.
Woo!
Speak of
just one red
the
dot.
devil. Wait, what the hell is Sweden?
They're always so goddamn neutral,
Damn,
even with granny porn.
Granny porn needs to evolve to kill. Lethal granny porn.
Come on, you prudes.
Yeah,
fucking Sweden.
Fucking Sweden.
We know you like that granny porn.
You know you like the fucked up stuff.
Oh wait, there's a red dot. I think it's spreading.
So, you think? Insomnia symptoms mutated. I guess I'll just let that happen. There's no point in, devolving my disease now. New minor disease spreading, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I think every country is infected.
Yeah, most of the fucking planet already has it, and it's like, oh, there's some new disease.
Let's try...
It's like the fucking Walking Dead. Like, everybody has it, and then...
Paranoia, no.
This is kind of like an intro to The Walking Dead.
I want coughing. Coughing will help it spread.
Yeah.
I don't want anything that'll do damage. Don't want cysts. Don't want... Okay.
My favorite thing when I was playing this was that it evolved. It mutated on its own diarrhea.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was like a news report about people shitting, and I was like, oh, this is great.
Oh, this is fantastic. Somebody put granny porn on their watch list. I skipped past it accidentally, but I saw it. I saw a watch list and granny porn.
Oh, that's perfect. Definitely need to put that on the watch list.
Pneumonia symptom. Okay, I think basically everyone is infected. There's a little blue down here at the bottom. A cure? Fuck no. I'll kill everybody before that happens. I'm not trying to sound like a psycho.
There are no healthy people left in the world. So that means
everybody's watching granny porn. So
Woo!
Basically what I do... Oh shit, no, I don't want to devolve.
Just go right down the middle because the cardiac arrest and the brain dead.
I was trying to explain what I'm actually doing. When you make your disease as infectious as possible, it'll get to everyone and it'll just get a shit ton of points. That's why the only ability points I put in are protection against climate, because it'll just hit everyone super fast. I know I have 100 points. I have 91 points down there at the bottom. So now I can go to symptoms and go to total organ failure almost immediately. Coma, and then paralysis. And watch as people just start dying left and right. Oh, thank you. I wasn't paying attention for that.
South Africa, the start of it all.
Yes. First death in Algeria.
People have already died.
Yeah.
They just didn't know that it was from that, though.
Yes. Fight to cure. Shut up.
There will be no cure.
There will be no cure. You know what movie I hated?
What?
Because this totally reminded me of it. I hated World War Z. I fucking hated that piece of shit movie.
I don't know why you're so angry about it.
Because I read the book, and it's a very good book. I'm not a huge book reader. I read the Game of Thrones series, and those are really good. But World War Z was the first book I actually just found on my own and read. That wasn't a book they
Greenland
fucking told me.
was looking weird on your map.
What do you mean? Oh, it's because there's not a whole lot of people. It's the first book I went out on my own and got that wasn't a book they fucking gave me in school. World War Z was the whole zombie war, all that shit already happened. And it's a guy who's going, I guess, around the world and finding people's experiences with it. And he interviews a ton of people, and those are the stories that are each chapter. One of them was, what the fuck? Why does it keep doing that? I'm just tapping the screen.
No idea.
I don't know. It's really annoying. There was one guy in Japan who had his story. He was blind, and he ended up living on his own in the middle of the forest, and he just kind of survived and killed zombies. There's soldiers in Germany who were ordered to they were protecting a town, and I guess they were ordered to pull back, and how one soldier just felt horribly guilty about it and was gonna actually kill his commanding officer, and then when he got in his office, the guy shot himself in the face.
Sure.
Because he felt so bad about it. There were a ton of really cool stories. That sounds terrible after telling that story.
They were really cool.
Really interesting
all
stories.
Suicide.
And the movie didn't fucking do anything like that. It was just zombies is a really stereotypical main character, and it's just the whole movie's gonna play out like a video game. And it sucked balls. And I was really hoping it was gonna be
Yeah, I had no idea.
Not touching, but at least interesting. There's a really cool story about like a really cool story. Mark Hamill was the guy that played Luke Skywalker. A really cool story about how humans, like at least in the United States, like the first time they really tried to fight back like with the military was in Yonkers in New York. It's a town. Maybe it's a big city, I don't know. And they brought all of this really badass military hardware out to Yonkers. It was like tanks and a ton of soldiers and just like regular things that we use for our warfare. And there's like millions of zombies that are like funneling down from New York City. And they're using weapons that aren't meant to kill zombies. You kill a zombie by blowing off their head. And they're using like mortars and like regular tank rounds and like depleted uranium shells and like flechette rounds, which are just like a big shotgun spray, using all of this hardware that would totally kill people, but does fucking nothing to these zombies. And it's like America is still kind of on its own, like not really on its own, it's still like on its feet, and there's like news people there, like a ton of news people there to see like, watch, military's gonna fucking kill all of these zombies in one go. And it's like they use so much in like this first tiny little wave of zombies and it does nothing. And then they see like millions more pour through and then they lose Yonkers. So the whole world gets to see America gets its fucking ass kicked. And their first try with all of these badass weapons that we have. And it was a really interesting story. It was really cool to hear for the first time. I have it on audiobook if you want to read it. It's really good.
So the whole World War Z book is just like a whole bunch of stories.
Yeah,
then.
that's why I thought it would be a better like HBO series instead of a movie.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
And then they talk about another time, like the United States. God, these last guys are fucking holding out like crazy. I'm gonna upgrade my disease a little bit more. They talk about when humans actually like started to win against the zombies, and it was in some city called like Hope, New Mexico. And it's just like a bunch of soldiers like hunker down for like a week or something and just constantly fight zombies. Just like hordes and hordes and millions of them. And it's they win by just being slow and methodical and taking their time and just like headshot like over and over and over for days. And then like I think it might go on for weeks. I don't really remember. And it's like that's kind of what the interesting part of World War Z was. It's that like victory, Granny Point has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. Yes. I'll finish this episode after I finish the story. I guess like the interesting part about World War Z was that zombies in the book were slow, but they were like constant. And they were always coming, and it's like you could run, and maybe you'll outrun them for a little bit, but they will get to you. It's like they have an unlimited stamina, and no matter how hard you fight, there's a billion of them, and they're always just going to be creeping on you. It was like it was described as cancer, that you can fight off as long as you can, but it's going to keep slowly coming to you, and you're going to know it. It's just going to eat away at you, knowing that this thing that in itself is slow and you should be able to beat is just unstoppable. In a World War Z, it was just like fast zombies, whatever. Brad Pitt. Fuck that movie.
I guess if I would have read the book, I would have been disappointed also.
I guess it was cool. It was interesting. It was a fun summer movie. Just if I didn't read the book, I probably would have liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Dan should read the book. I don't know why I went off on that. I don't know why. I never really vented about why I fucking hated that movie.
Yeah, this is the first time I ever heard any of that.
Yeah. It's a really good book. Like a really, really good book. Next time on Plague Inc.
Will there be a next time?
It could be. You could talk next time. You know what? I'll put this up this Saturday. This episode is going to go up this Saturday. The 11th?
I think so.
July the 11th. I'll put out the next episode on the 12th. How about that? Sunday, the 12th.
What do you mean the next episode?
The next episode of Plague Inc.
Oh, we're doing... Okay.
Yeah. You want to do that? 2 episodes of Plague Inc.?
Sure.
See you guys tomorrow, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.